Good evening, good evening, good evening. How y'all doing? Hey, it's the first live of 2022. I just thought about that. How y'all doing? Welcome. I'll talk a little bit while y'all pile into the chat. Thank y'all for just being here. Always showing support. Especially last year with everything going on. The channel's continuing to grow. So I'm always thankful for anybody that comes through and just shows love, whether you like or share or comment in the comment section. Or you did a donation of your time, because it's all about time, because I know y'all can be anywhere, right now, but y'all choose to be here with me tonight. So thank y'all, for being here. Like I say, first live of the year. This one, I titled it different. Everybody talk about New Year's resolutions and Happy New Year and all that. And I'm not going to break down New Year. I did look into it a little bit, but I'm not going to break down what the new year actually means and when it starts and all that. I'm pretty sure some of y'all already know. I'm not going to break that down on this one. But, it's all about, Happy New You. And the reason why I said that is because you got to realize that a lot of us have come out of narcissism abuse, whether it was last year, the year before, you're just coming out of it. Some of us are still in it. I get it. But at some point, or sometime, you got to make a decision that it's not about the narcissist. It's about you. It's about you getting your healing. It's about a new you. And that's why I titled that because we have to stop, family. Let's just be real. Let's have a conversation before I even get into this. We have to realize that narcissistic abuse does something to our heart. It does something to our brain. It does something to us physically, depending, if it was physical abuse. It does a lot of different things. And I think a lot of time we don't take that time to go through the healing process. So 2022, instead of, going in and saying, hey, I'm a workout. I'm not saying don't work out. I'm just saying statistics show that, a lot of people that come up with these New Year's resolutions, which I don't do that anymore, it dies out of about 60 to 65 days. But if you pick one word for the year, you see what I'm saying? You pick that one word, whatever it is. And tonight, I want y'all to pick a word. Just think about it. Some of y'all already have word. Pick a word that's something that you want to do. If it's no contact, if it's determination, if it's rediscover, whatever that word is, and just drop it in the chat whenever. I don't know what it is. Just put it in all caps. That way I know what it is. Pick a word, and we're going to use that word throughout the year, because you have to realize narcissists tried to do everything they could to destroy you. They tried to hurt you. They tried to kill you. They tried to do all these things. So we have to pick a word, and we have to hold on to. It's not a play on word. It just came to me. We have to hold on to the word. It's funny. God gave me that. We got to hold on to the word. You see what I'm saying? And but pick a word of something that's going to, what I'm saying, like rejuvenate us, revitalize us, or whatever the word is, But I see Alan B put transformation in there. That's a powerful word. My word for this year actually is determined, and or determination, however you want to say, but it's determined. And the reason I see Jasmine put no contact in there. Hey, welcome, Jasmine. Thank y'all for joining. So, your word can be anything. Whatever word you choose, hopefully before we end the live, hopefully, like I said, if you come up with the word, put it at least in all caps, or at least start the thing off with a cap, and we'll know what that word is. So I just want to do something different. We need to start off the year, pick a word, and then once you pick that word, I want you to write that word down, whether it's in your phone or, if you got a notebook, whatever you keep your things in, put that word somewhere so you can see it all the time. Because see, if you just say it tonight and then you don't remember it tomorrow, we defeating the purpose. But if you write it down and you start saying that word like constantly, like, hey, how you doing, Beth? How you doing? I'm gonna come back and welcome everybody in. I even welcome everybody in. I just jump right in. But I think that we can we want to change something. I'm always talking about the algorithm on YouTube. Well, we want to change the algorithm between us and God. Does that make sense? Because, it might be a break in there, but we want to change the algorithm. And we also want to realize that narcissistic abuse isn't the end. It's always life after narcissistic abuse. It's love after narcissistic abuse. So we have to realize that, what I'm saying, is this going to be a good year. If you look at it, we're only 5 days in, and I already see things starting to change already. I told y'all, I felt it last year. Like you just feel it, and I'm just sitting back waiting. You've been praying, you're dealing with narcissism, and you're doing these different things. So it's like, man, when am I going to get my blessing? Well, the time is now. Let's pick this word. Let's pick these words, and I'm gonna go back and read y'all chats right quick before I get all the way deep into this. Hey, how you doing? Let me see who I missed. John Mark Speaks, welcome. Thank you for joining. My sis Joy in here, Pink Girl Teaches. Go check her out. Always got good content. She always doing good stuff on here on YouTube and on TikTok as well. So check her out. My brother, let me see. Rizzo's in here, moderator. Hello, Kristen Pickle. Welcome back. Let me see who else is in here. Let's see. Tony Capers, welcome, brother. How you doing? It's always good to see brothers coming around. So we're trying to grow this ministry, with more brothers and just more people, coming around. Dr. G is in here. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Michu, how you doing? Welcome. Good evening to you as well. Hit the like button as y'all come in. That way you ain't got to worry about that. Just hit the like button. What I just was talking about, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I've been doing words the last few years. I was just, you'll see some of the people putting words in there in all caps, like their word they're going to pick for the year. And we're going to revisit this a few times, throughout the year, or several times throughout the year. Hey, how you doing, Alan B? So my word was determination, determined, I should say. So we just picking words. Alan B picked transformation. It's just good to pick these words. Jasmine has no contact. Dr. G, I love it. Abundance. That's a good word. That's a good word, Dr. G. I like that one. My brother Rizzo got elevate. We're just doing something different, family. Hey, how you doing, Queen E? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, fam in here. Beth Riley, how you doing? Miss Henry, how you doing? Welcome. Let me see what Jasmine said. She said, I'm 5 months into absolute no contact. I don't want to keep it going. And you're going to keep it going. You got to keep it going. It's just one day at a time. It's one day at a time. You got to realize that, but it's one day at a time. Let's see. We got some more words coming in. Kristen picked significant. I like that. Okay, that's a good word. I like y'all come see family. Y'all good. Y'all good. Hey, how you doing, Miss Spanish lady? Again, we're just picking a word for the year. And like I said, when you pick that word, write it down, put it in your phone so you can go back and keep, revisiting the word. Go to God about that word as well. My sis, I'm fearless. Okay, I got you. I like that. Love it. Let me see what else we got in here. Rizzo in here cracking up. He say $5 for duplicate word uses. Just joking. My brother just joking. Miss Henry, peace. Man, don't we all want peace, especially after narcissist abuse or any kind of issues with your family? You just want peace. Even when you go to the restaurant and they mess up your meal, you just want your food right, but when you get home, you just want to be at peace. So I love that word. Peace is a good word. I love that. Kristen Prickett, she says, realizing your self-worth and teaching a good word to the kiddos. Amen to that. Let me see, Chris. She should be coming in shortly. She just got home. She just did like a 3.5 mile walk, so she'll be jumping on at some point or sometime. So she getting herself together. She just got back. So let's see. All right. So I think I covered everybody. Again, thank y'all for being here. Again, all we doing, like I said, is picking a word. Instead of doing New Year's, maybe do New Year's resolution. Hey, do you? I'm not going to, I don't do that. I don't knock you because that's what you're doing. But I want you to do something extra special. If it's not just, there goes Shannon right there. You see you asking, she didn't jump out. Thank you, Shannon, for so they just asked for you. Just asking to see if you was in here. Yeah, please hit the like button, family. So remember, we picking words. So if you pick the word, if you think about it, if you haven't put your word out yet, just put it in all caps. That way we can see it, and I'll pop it up on the screen. Like I told you, my word is determined for this year. And you've seen a lot of words come in. And we want to keep. Oh, I like that. Beth came in with a word. Hold on, I wait for it to pop up on my side. I see it over here. I like that. Okay. All right. I like that. Okay, Beth got chosen. Okay, I love that word. Good word. John got okay. Courageous. Joe, I see what you said. She said, I have 2 words though: fearless and alignment. Hey, you can pick as many words you want, sis. I love it. Fearless and alignment. I like that. Those are mine. Okay. I like that. That's awesome. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Angela Marie? Again, as you come in, we're just picking a word that we can carry out through the whole year, the next 12 months. Well, I know we got less than 12 months right now, but that's what we're going to carry. Vindication, huh? Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining. Vindication. I like that's some good words. I even know I was going to do this, but I like that. Remember, you want to write this word down. Don't just put it on here and then don't revisit that word. Write that word down so you remember what that word is. Let me see. I seen another Tiffany. Okay. Fruitful. I like that. Fruitful. That's another good one. Okay. Alan B say, Joe, do you mind if I borrow those? Hey, Rizzo said it's a $5 chart. Now I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm sure you can borrow that word. I like that. Truth seeker. That fits your podcast. If y'all don't know, my brother got a podcast. It's called Light 'Em Up with Phil Rizzo. Check him out. He's on Spotify, Alexa, Amazon, all kind of things. He can drop that in the chat. But truth seeker, he's always seeking truth and justice for people that's locked up, whether they're in prison or just wrongly convicted of crimes. I like that. Okay, cool. Look, Shannon had jumped in. She said, I have 3: discipline, intentional, and elevation. I think we seen somebody use elevation earlier. Hey, that's 3 good words. I like that. They're saying good words, Joe. Yeah, that's some good words right there. Yeah, let me see. Anybody else? Oh, Tony came in. Okay, renewal. I like that. Renewal. That's a good one. I like that. Man, thank y'all for just participating with that, because I didn't even know I was gonna start with that. I even did an intro. I just, God just talking to me, because a lot of times, like I said, we do New Year's resolution, and times statistics show that after about 60, 65 days, kind of fall to the wayside, wherever it is. But if you pick a word, like my word is determined. So through the next 12 months, I'm determined in whatever I do. I'm determined in reading the Bible more. I'm determined in praying more. I'm determined on reaching out to more men more. I'm determined on doing a lot of different things, but that's going to be my word throughout the year. So I'm going to keep coming back and revisiting that word, determined, because I'm determined to just not fail. I mean, even if you fall, you got to stand up. You got to dust yourself off and get back up. So yeah, amen to that. Okay, Rizzo just put in here. Hey, that's his podcast. Hey, check him out. You know what I'm saying? He got good content, great content. I was listening to it last night. Rizzo on I can't say, on a little device. I was listening to it last night. I listened to about 2 or 3 episodes last night. So yeah, I'll leave it up there for, hey, again, go, subscribe to these people. Joy, Pink Girl Teaches, y'all don't know, Powerhouse. She's live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. My wife, North Free Living, another one. Hey, subscribe to her channel. Check her out. Always got powerful content. Telsha, the T on MPD and relationships. I actually listened to her a little bit earlier. She dropped a video earlier. Man, subscribe to these people channels and check them out. Because you might not get what you need over here, and that's fine. But you can go to one of these other people channels and maybe get what you want. I'm not how you say that, Shannon? I'm not I don't own y'all, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can go, we all adults, you can listen to whoever you want. I try to listen to as many people as I can, so it's Miss Henry said I got the flashcards out. Man, come on, man. Y'all funny. I like this. I got the oh man, let me see what I seen somebody pop a word in. What did I see? Okay. Angela Marie said breakthrough. That's another good word. Awesome. All right, let's jump into this. I didn't even start it. We just spent 15 minutes but it's good. I don't consider it a waste of time. I think it was a good time. Hopefully, like I said, y'all write the words down. If you got more than one, that's fine. Hopefully, we did something together new that maybe you haven't done before. Pick the word, but we go revisit this. I'm gonna ask y'all what's y'all words. Let's see if y'all remember the coming months and things like that. Like I say, mine is determined. So yes, it's all good. And so I love, how, Joy is basically, she our sister. She's Shannon and my sister. So like I say, we try to show support. A lot of people, I don't know, that's just my thing. If you don't know me, I'll go on your channel, if you got a YouTube or on your TikToks or your podcast or whatever. And that's just my thing. It's not for recognition on me. I just love showing support because people, how you go live or you drop a video, at the end of the day, you just want somebody to comment on it. You want somebody to like it. Just like when I go live. I mean, I'm not in control of who shows up, but you still want somebody to show up or somebody to watch your content at some point. So that's just really what I do. So I'm determined to reach out to even more people, like I said, to make sure I'm there when they're going live, when they're doing different things and things like that. So that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. As my sister say, she loved family time. I told y'all last week, 2021, Wednesday, I wasn't going to go live. I was thinking about it. I was going back and forth, and we backed up in the driveway. And I told Shannon, I said, man, I don't know if I'm going to do the live. I'm probably going to wait till Friday. Joy hit me up. That was God. Joy hit me up on Instagram and say, brother, I can't wait for family time. I look at that shit. I say, man, I say, man, Jordan got us again. So I was like, okay. So I went ahead and did the live. And actually, it was a great live. So I'm not complaining about that. So it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Because Friday was New Year's Eve and I really didn't want to go live there anyway. So, hey, it worked out. So, yes. Let me see. Let me see if I miss anything else before Kristen say. She said, great message so far. Keep it up. We're going to grow y'all's channel together. I am in Ardmore. How you say that? Ardmore, Oklahoma. Okay. Shannon probably know where that is. Shannon's from Oklahoma, so I'm pretty sure she probably know where that is. I didn't been to Oklahoma a bunch of times. I actually went to basic training in Oklahoma. That's way back in 96. I'm telling my age, but I don't care. But back in 96, I went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma for field artillery when I was in the Army. That's actually why I went to basic training at. But I lucked out. I got out of there right before it started snowing. The snow just hit the ground and we ended up leaving. And guess what? I ended up getting stationed in Hawaii for 3 years. So thank God for that. All right. Let me see anything else I need to hit up. Dr. G said, I'm not forgetting my words. Hey, I'm actually that we're gonna have a test later on. Might be, I'm not gonna tell you when, Dr. G. It might be 2-3 months later. We're gonna have a test, and I'm actually with words. So I'm gonna go back and watch this video. But like, let me see if Dr. G tell me. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, that's okay. She says right by the border of Texas. Okay. I don't know if I used to drive 18 wheelers. I probably rode through there. I had to ride through there. I had to ride. If it's on what's that 45 going? No, I had to go through there. All right. Okay, cool deal. Okay, let's get started with this. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. It's always an honor and a pleasure for y'all being here. I did the wrong thing. Hold on, my bad. Follow my wife, Shannon Savoy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hey, I put a TikTok. See, it's a new year. I'm determined to get things right. So I added her TikTok, follow her on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok as well. Actually, I'm going to put my stuff up. And go support, she has a training event for the ladies. Shannon dropped that in the comments. She has a training event coming up January the 15th. Only 10 days. It's dating after narcissist abuse. You don't want to miss that. It's for a small fee. I-35. Okay, Chris. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I said 45. So I ain't drove there in a minute. It's gonna be a good event. I think it's $25, and it's for like a 2-3 hour session. Hey, sign up for it. It's on her website, www.narcfreeliving.com. But she'll post it in the chat as well, so that we can have a link. And I think they still have seats available. I'm not sure how many seats she have, but I think they still have seats available. So hopefully you still can, you know what I'm saying, you can still sign up for that because we need that. And I'm gonna say it live right now. And me and Rizzo talked about this a little bit, but at some point, sometime, hopefully this month, Rizzo and hopefully Alan B, we can get together. If you don't have Clubhouse, I'm going to host. I only hosted one room last year, time and everything, but I'm going to determine. That's my word for the year. I'm determined to host more rooms on Clubhouse where men have a safe place to actually talk about narcissist abuse, things that have happened to them as well, and we can share. I mean, the ladies can come as well, so I'm not, saying y'all can't come. So you know how we do. But so Rizzo and Alan B are reaching out to y'all sometime. Give me another few days, and we're gonna get together and talk and see when we can host the room. What'll be a proper day to host it, and I'll try to do it, maybe like twice a month. But enough of that. Follow me on this all my stuff: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and all that stuff. Follow me on those things. Let me see if Shannon put that thing. I think she did put it in. Let me see. I'm still up. Okay, there you go. Dating after narcissist abuse. Soulmates and soul ties. So that's the link. I'm going to leave it up there for a little while. It's on Eventbrite. Like I said, it's $25, Shannon. Am I right? I think it's $25. So go sign up for that. That's on January the 15th. She's holding a workshop for you. It's not for her. It's not for me. She's holding a workshop for you. And a lot of people are like, well, why are they always charging for stuff? Well, when you go to talk to different people like psychiatrists and different things like that, or go watch a movie or whatever you do, they charge you for that. They charge you for the time you sit your butt in the seat and watch a movie. I know because Shannon and I went and watched a new Spider-Man, and guess what? I had to pay a fee to go sit in them seats and watch the movie. So I'm just saying, it's not all about the money, but we want to support our people. I know that's my wife, but still, you want to support people. Because when y'all have something going on, again, you're going to want somebody to support you. And you're going to be looking at us like, you know what I'm saying? Well, what's Solomon and Shannon? And I guarantee what Joy, what tip. We're gonna be right there. We might not, maybe I can't stay the whole time. Maybe I might donate some money, or maybe I might pay for somebody else to go, but I'll try my best to be there because I'm determined. It's my word. I'm determined to be there and try to help support as much as we can. Thank you for putting that in there, Shannon. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, let's get into this one. I didn't got all that out the way. Again, the message is Happy New You. No, it's not New Year. I know it's a new year, but we all know, if you don't know, this is not the actual new year, January 1st. We go visit that at some point at some time. That's not the actual new year. So again, it's Happy New You 2022. After dealing with narcissist abuse in 2021, and you can put whatever year, 2020, 1998, if there was, whatever year it was. This year, we're talking about Happy New You, and we want to move forward in prayer and worship and growing and our healing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier said than done sometimes. People say that, but if you put the work in, it becomes that much easier. And that's it with anything you do. Work, marriage, whatever you got going on, you put the work in, it's going to become easier to you. And then when it's like praying. Like, I used to not pray as much as I pray now, but the more and more I pray, it just becomes easier. Like the words just flow off my mouth. So now it's like, okay, I can just pray and just have a conversation with God and pray all the time. So I'm determined to do that even more. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's really all good. Let me jump back in the chat. Let me see, make sure I ain't missing nothing. Oh, Kristen said, she said, I want to go. You talking about the thing for January 15th? Yeah, click on that link and sign up. It's on Eventbrite. It's going to be on Zoom, right? I think it's going to be on Zoom, so you can go on there and be a part of that as well. I see y'all talking back and forth. That's awesome. Let's see. Shannon, it's good to be close to you and Solomon. Busy on the road, but we'll link up again for sure, as Solomon said. Yeah, because we linked up. I met Shannon and I met Alan B a few months back in 2021. And we had a good meal. We had a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's good to meet. At some point, we met Joy before. What was that last year? I think it was last year. We met Joy before in person as well. So at some point, we're gonna try to meet more people, and then maybe we'll hold something, some kind of event. Well, I don't know. I don't know what God is gonna provide, but maybe we'll hold some kind of event down here where we all can come together and we'll see. We'll see. I'll wait for God to tell me that. But right now, hey, we have met a couple people, so we try to meet some more as time permits. So yeah. All right. Happy New You 2022 after dealing with narcissist abuse in 2021. How many of y'all dealt with narcissist abuse last year? And when I say narcissist abuse, I ain't saying maybe with your ex or your family member, but you had a Hoover, anything dealing with narcissist abuse. How many of y'all dealt with that? You can put a 1 in the chat, or put a 1 in the chat if you dealt with you had a Hoover, anything. I even did. So I got to put my 1 in the chat because I had a Hoover. I had a Hoover last year. I did. It's crazy, but yeah, had a Hoover last year, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, they'll go away for months and months at a time, sometimes years at a time, and then boom, they'll just jump back out of nowhere. And you're like, wait, hold up, man. Like, what do you want? See, John, see, I see the ones in there. See, my wife put, ones, Dr. G. Yeah, so it's a lot of people that have dealt with narcissism abuse even last year. Some of us might have dealt with it this year. We're only 5 days into this year. Some of y'all might have experienced a Hoover. And when I say narcissism abuse, it don't necessarily have to be somebody you know. It could be on your TikTok. It could be on your Instagram. It could be any type of narcissist, thing. That's what I'm talking about. So you see all the ones coming in. So yeah. Oh, that's congratulations on that. 4 years free. Thank you, Jesus. Amen to that. 4 years narcissist free. That's awesome. My sister said these narcs are all over. That's why I have so many ones. Oh yeah, they everywhere. They are everywhere. You right about that. Dr. G said Hoover equals no contact for me. Yeah. See the ones still coming in. Thank y'all for joining, because it's an ongoing thing. It's like you leave one narcissist, you divorce them, and then boom, you might run into somebody at work. That's why I started Faith-Based Workplace, because a lot of narcissists are in the workplace. You got to remember, the same narcissist that leave the house at 6 a.m. to go to work is the one that goes to work. They don't change. They just got more people to control. Instead of their wife and kids, now they have 30 or 100 employees that's under them. So you can imagine how those situations go. And if you notice, narcissists always want to be in control, always want to be the top of the food chain. They either the CEOs, the presidents, the supervisor, the field supervisor, you know, whatever. They try to get in them positions because it's that much harder to get rid of these people. So just think about what I'm telling you, you know, when it comes to narcissist abuse in the workplace. Yes, it does happen in the workplace as well. It's not just in your home. Like you like some of us that was married to them, when they go to work, you happy. But we never thought that, whoa, they doing these same things that they do to me at home. They might not be doing physical abuse at work, but they doing verbal, they doing mental, they doing emotional abuse to some of their own employees. Just saying, just think about that for a second. Just think about that. Hey, how you doing, Lyricist? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. She in here. Thank you for joining us. Again, hit the like button as y'all come in, family. That way you ain't got to worry about it later. She said, Beth said, yes, I had a narc boss, the absolute worst. Yeah, narc bosses are the worst because it's hard to get them fired because usually they're in cahoots. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If any of y'all ever had a job, which I'm pretty sure all y'all have, if you dealt with a narcissist supervisor or a boss or whatever, a manager, whatever you want to call them, it's hard to get them fired. Even when you do the write-up, usually in cahoots with human resource. Let's just be honest. So you go to human resource, think you're doing your due diligence and think you're doing something good, and then all of a sudden, boom, human resources bring you in the office talking about you getting written up, you getting suspended, or you getting fired. And then a lot of us don't have the money or the funds to sit there and go get attorney, but some of us do. And I recommend you do what you have to do, because if they fine you for, you know, just because you told on a supervisor or a manager or whatever, you need to do what you have to do to protect yourself, because that's not right. So yeah, exactly. Me too. Micromanagers. Yes, that's what we call them. We definitely call them that. Yes. I with you on that, Alabama. That's why I'm glad I drive trucks, as I'm solo. Yeah, it's good to become like your own boss or something, because man, these people out here, they off the chain. They really are. These narcissist supervisors and employees, even the ones that's not in management, just your little co-workers. They have their narc tendencies and stuff like that. Even those people have your day just ruined, or they'll try to ruin your day. But again, you got to be bigger than that. So it's time to rise up. New you. They say it's a new year, so we'll go with that. But new you. So it's time to rise up. It's time to rise up. And I'm not saying you have to get on YouTube like what I'm doing, or what Shannon doing, or what Joy doing, or what Telsha's doing. I'm not saying you have to do that. But I'm saying it's time to tell your story. It's time to let people know. It's time to share, however you choose to do that. If it's as simple as just writing a letter to yourself, do that. It's time to rise up. We can't continue living in the past. And I did a post about that, I think on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram and on LinkedIn and stuff. But you can't continue living in the past to try to move forward in your future. Let's break that down. If it's time to rise up and you're thinking about everything that happened to you in last year, I'm not saying don't think about it, but you can't live on that. You can't go back to the future. This is not a movie. Michael J. Fox is not here, so you can't do that. We don't have a car, a DeLorean, to jump into and go back to the future, because I'm pretty sure most of us probably would jump in the DeLorean and set it back to me, it would be probably 1995, and I would change the thing. I would still join the military, but some things probably would change. But again, if I would change all those things, I wouldn't be who I am sitting in front of you today. So therefore, I wouldn't change anything. And I know it's like, boy, you crazy. You've been through all this abuse and narcissist abuse and everything that you went through. But what I'm telling you is, if I wouldn't have went through the narcissist abuse, if I wouldn't have went through the cheating, if I wouldn't have went through the trials and tribulations, even the stuff that I did, I ain't never said I was perfect. So even the things I did, if I wouldn't have went through all those things, I wouldn't be able to sit in front of you right now and talk about God, talk about the Bible, talk about narcissist abuse, be open and honest as I can in front of you. And you know, I don't really care what anybody says, because I'm telling my story. Nobody can tell your story or my story better than you can. So you have to realize that even though the narcissist spreads lies, smear campaigns, and things like that, even though they got your whole family turned against you, even though most of your family and your friends don't believe you because they believe the narcissist, that's okay. That means them people never really loved you anyway. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow. I just did a thing on that on TikTok, but it's true. It's a tough pill to swallow, to recognize that your own family and your own friends don't love you, but yet still they support someone that just came into the family. I'm gonna say yesterday, really it's not yesterday, but you know what I'm saying. They came in the family a few years ago. Here it is, you've been in the family your whole life, and the family don't believe you because the narcissist comes off, whether they male or female, they connive. We say that in Louisiana, they connive. So they lie. So they I call them two-faced. So they go act one way behind closed doors with you in front of family. Oh, they dress to the T. They, you know what I'm saying, they open the doors for your mama and you're talking to your dad, buying baseball tickets for your dad, butter him up through stuff like that. Your sister, they pay for stuff for her. They just do all these things to impress the family. So the family would never believe that he or she would do all these things to you. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Welcome, welcome. So you have to realize that if your family and your friends don't believe you, to me, that means they never really knew you. Think about that. So it's time to rise up. We can't no longer sit there and just say, you know what, my family threw me out. You know, I don't have nobody to talk to. That's not true. That's not true. Stop saying, and Shannon had to teach me this as well. Stop saying these negative word curses, because you have people you can talk to. I'm a certified life coach for y'all that don't know. So if you want to book with me, I have my stuff. You can go to my website, things like that. Shannon is a certified life coach. You know, she's taking a break from coach right now, but I'm just saying she's a certified life coach. Joy, certified life coach. Telsha, certified life coach. I just named 4 people, and they got 4,000 people that do life coaching. You have psychiatrists that do the, you know, that people you can talk to. What I'm saying is, stop saying I'm in this alone. Hey, how you doing, Faith? Frank, she's from TikTok. Welcome, welcome. Stop saying you're in this alone, because you're never in this alone. God always got your back. Every time you fall down, who is there to pick you up every time? It ain't me. It wasn't Shannon or Joy. Now, if we did, okay, I take a little, you know, kudos for that, but it wasn't us. It's God every time. He has your back every time. Every situation you've been in, from childhood abuse, from adult abuse, whatever it was, job loss, car loss, homeless, whatever it is, it's time to rise up, because that was last year. From what they say, that was 2021. So we want to leave those things in 2021. If any of those things I just mentioned or anything else that happened, it's all from last year. What we're gonna do different in this year? Remember, if you're just coming in, we picked a word of words that say what's gonna be your word for the year instead of a New Year's resolution. My word is determined. And if you scroll back and you go watch the replay, you'll see everybody in caps putting words in there, because that's our word or words for the year, because it's time to rise up. See, last year, it wasn't determined last year. That wasn't my word. It wasn't my word. It was, now, I'm not saying it's my word, but last year was more of a struggle. Does that make sense? Even though that wasn't my word wasn't struggle, but I'm just saying last year was more of a struggle, because you're trying to figure out these things, do things on my own, not realizing that God already got a lot of these things. Hey, how you doing, Judy Mills? Welcome. God has a lot of these things set up for me to succeed. He has a lot of things set up for you to succeed as well. So again, it's time to rise up. We can't focus on what the narcissist did. Why the narcissist got a new wife? Why the narcissist got a new girlfriend? Why the narcissist got a new boyfriend? Who cares? Who you got? Who you got? Now, if you single, okay, I kind of understand it, but yet still, why are you so focused on the narcissist? And I didn't say this before, Shannon. I'm not gonna beat this in the ground, but stay on these people's social media. Just get off their social media. Stop watching their Facebook. He never took me to Hawaii. Don't you work? You got money? Take yourself to Hawaii. How about that? It's time. It's a new you. It's a new you. 2022. Buy your own trip and go to Hawaii with your own friends, or if you ain't got friends because they believe the narcissist, go by yourself. Take God with you on a trip to Hawaii. I know you're like, well, Solomon, Hawaii is for. I'm just saying, wherever trip you looking at their social media, you so and you know, focus on them, and you're not focusing on God. You're not even focused on what God been trying to show you all last year. So now things finally started to divide, and now you're starting to see things differently. And now you're like, well, I seen them red flags. I seen some of these things happening. So, okay, God talking to me. So now, okay, I need to act a little different. Yeah, you need to act different. You need to move accordingly. don't move to the narcissist beat is what I'm going to call it. What I mean, don't continue walking on eggshells when you're in your own house and you done threw the narcissist out. Because some of us, we still walk on eggshells. Like, we can't say what we want to say. We can't talk the way we want to talk because we're still dealing with that outfall, or that fallout, I should say. I say outfall. That fallout from, you see what I'm saying? So, nah, man, we can't do that. We can't continue moving in 2022, dealing with 2021 or dealing with 2019, whatever year. At some point, at some time, you have to rise up. It's time to rise up. If you don't believe me, just look at after this live, just take a look at your life. The last few years that you've been in narcissism abuse, whether it's family or spouse or whatever the case is. Some of us children, yeah, they got children narcissists too. I did a video about that, and I'll revisit that again this year because people don't believe their own child can be a narcissist, but that's for a whole nother story. That's okay. You ain't got to believe. Okay, you think, okay, I'm going to go there right quick. I wasn't going to go there, but do you really think that narcissists are just adults? So when they got an age limit, like drinking. So when they turn 18, that's when no, they got some 10-year-old and 15-year-old narcissists as well. And some of them are right in your own house. But again, that's for another story. Y'all don't want to talk about children because when you talk about children, everybody be like, oh man, you talking about children. Why not? Because if your child is abusive and cursing you out, physically abusive and all these things, what's the difference between that and what the man did to you when you was okay? I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all don't want to talk about. I'm looking at the chat. I see y'all don't want to talk about the children, but that's fine. We're talking about a new you. What I'm telling you is this new year that they call in 2022. We talking about a new you. That's fine, but okay, you gotta. Let's be fair. I'm determined, so I'm determined to let y'all know the truth. The truth is, they got little children narcissists running around here. They got narcissists in the government. They got narcissists in the police. They got narcissists that work at the hospital. They got narcissists work at any place of business that you can name. They got a narcissist or a narcissist in there. You got narcissists in your family. Some of y'all got narcissists in your house right now. I'm just saying. I'm praying against that we get rid of these narcissists in your house, but let's just be real. They got narcissists all over the place. They're all over the place. I'm just saying, so it's this is what I'm saying. 2021 was last year. 2022 is this year. What are you going to do differently from last year this year? That's what this whole message is about. If you don't remember nothing else, hey, how you doing? Telsha, my sister here. I just talked about you earlier. She's in here. If you don't remember nothing else about this whole video, realize and know that you can change things that happened last year. You don't have to keep living in the past. You shouldn't be living in the past anyway. Just saying. You living in the past, that means you and Michael J. Fox got something in common because, like I just said, y'all can go back to the future in y'all DeLoreans or Teslas, whatever y'all, I don't know, but I can't live in the past. Now, I can think about something that happened. I'm not saying I can think about something that happened, and I don't know about you, but I learned from my mistakes. So things that happen, I learned from it. Like today, I got a call. I went to show a house, and then the lady ended up telling me she already had an agent. So I wasted my time in a way, but I learned a lesson. So now every time somebody wants to go, okay, do you have an agent? Now, they still can lie. I'm not saying that, but that's one of the questions that I'm going to ask. You know, before I go out there and show a home, like, I been drove 30 minutes to go show. I've been talking to the lady for a week, you know. But hey, it is what it is. It's one of the things you got to live and you have to learn. If you're not living and learning, you know, the saying is you're not living, but that's for another topic. Let's read this Bible verse right quick, and I'll jump into the chat. 1 Corinthians 15:51. Behold, I tell you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Y'all see the second part of that? I'm not going to read the first part. I'm going right back. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Y'all know I like to break down Bible verse. So if we should all be changed and we're in a new year, like they call it 2022. Okay, that's fine. And we're in a new year and we should all be changed. Why are you still doing everything the same that you was doing back in 2021, 2019? Some of y'all 2009 ain't changed yet. We have to change. We have to be willing to rise up. We can't let the narcissist win. The narcissist then held you down too long. The narcissist then tried to destroy your life, but you still here. The narcissist then tried to destroy your family, but y'all still together for the most part. The narcissist got you arrested. I done told y'all my story about getting arrested. Narcissist got you arrested. The narcissist then did a lot of different things to you. And here it is, you still here. And I know we focus on, well, again, I'm going to say this again. We focus on, well, it seems like they're winning. Are they though? Just because somebody posts a picture on social media about a beautiful trip, it doesn't mean that you got to believe. It's like looking at the Kim Kardashians and all these people of the world. I didn't told y'all this before, and I'm pretty sure y'all know this. These people are not real. They fake it in a $3 bill. So just because the narcissist posts a picture, which you shouldn't be watching, but let's say you do see it, you don't have to believe that, oh, he's getting away with things. He's living his best life. No, what you have to really think about, let's break this down. If you broke up with this guy, you divorced this guy, male or female, you divorced them, and you went on with your life the best you can, and you see them living their best life, what you have to realize is, you know what? Hold on. This joker is evil. He's evil. She's evil. She's a covert narcissist. He's an overt, whatever the case is, evil as they come. There's no way they change that quick in 2 or 3 months with this new person. Okay, let me say that again. It's no way that person that you just divorced or broke up with no contact, they changed in 2 or 3. It's not. So what you have to really be thinking about, the new supply, like they like to call it a new person, whatever word you want to use, what's really going on over there? But that shouldn't be your focus. I'm just talking to the ones that still focus on the new relationship that the ex has. Think about what hell you went through, and then now think about what hell you really think they're going through. Okay, let this God talking to. Okay, look at it this way. Wasn't when you was with this narcissist, did y'all post pictures on the internet? Like everything was happy and your marriage was good, everything was just hunky-dory. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Y'all posted pictures. Even when you had a black eye, you put makeup on for the ladies and you covered it. I'm not trying to trigger you, I'm just trying to break this down. Even for the guys, when you had scratches in your neck and scratches all over your chest, you put a shirt on and took pictures with this woman, and basically you told the world that everything was good. Isn't that what happened? So why would you think that the new supply, the new person, is getting things any different? They're doing the same thing you're doing. It's just a new person. Hopefully we understand that. So stop getting caught up. Oh man, he didn't bought her a diamond. He never bought me one. So what he's trying to do is lure you back in so he can watch. He know you probably watching this stuff. She know you watching her stuff. So why not make it seem like she doing better than what she was with you? That's the easiest trick in the book when you think about it. If I go buy a new car, let's say a Maserati, and then, you know what I'm saying, I never had one before, but I buy one, it's more to impress you. It's not about me. I'm just saying. So it's more to impress them. But we shouldn't get caught up in there. That's why I say it's time. we should all be changed. So you can't sit there and get focused on what these people doing and how they living and the new house they bought. Oh, he bought her a diamond ring. You shouldn't know anything that's going on with their life. Oh, look, she's traveling the world now. Who cares? Let her travel. Let the narcissist go to Europe. That's one less narcissist we got to worry about over here in the United States. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all can take that however y'all want. I'm just saying. Real quickly, stop living in the past. I just want to keep saying that. Stop living in the past. We have to. Come on, y'all. We in 2022. 2021 done. I can't remember a lot of things I did in 2021 anyway. So for me to sit there and revisit that and sit there and keep pounding 2021 is gone. It'll never come back again. It's never coming back. It's never coming back. Because next year is going to be 2023. It's not coming back. 2022, once we hit December 31st and they roll over, it's going to be 2023. So again, every year, what they call year, you have to be willing to change your outlook, change your perspective on what's going on, because if not, you're focused on the past. You're living in the past. You focus on what the narcissist is doing. You focus on how they treating you. You focus on the new supply. You focus on their new car. You focus on their new house. We should be focused on how you go get a house. Some of y'all stay in apartments. I'm not saying nothing about that because trust me, I just stay in apartments too. But what I'm saying is, you so focused on the narcissist, why he bought a new house. Get your credit straight so you can go buy you a new house. Get your money up because you're making good money. Get your money up so you can put a down payment on a new house. You need a new car? Don't worry about the Hummer he just bought. Go buy the car that's in. And don't A lot of people, you know, they call it keeping up with the Joneses. Just because he bought a Hummer, don't think you got to go buy a $50,000 car to keep up with him. No, you buy whatever in your means. If you're supposed to drive a Honda and be happy driving that Honda, because God is going to continue to bless you. Y'all don't want to hear none of that. I'm going to leave that alone. I see y'all talking, but I don't think y'all want to hear none of that because see, it's not even my message. So that's how you know it's not me. I wasn't even talking about that. I was supposed to be talking about something else, but obviously went somewhere else. But thank you for that, sis. Telsha, God bless you. May God return it to you over and over. Sis is always, again, if y'all ain't with subscribe to Tel, this is what I love about her and Joy. The thing about it, I'm a small channel. I'm a small channel. You see, I only got 1,600 something subscribers. I'm not complaining about that. But what I love about it, big channel. She's over 50-something thousand subscribers. Joy is over 18-something thousand subscribers. They don't have to be here. They don't have to be here. And you know, I'm not even talking about the money. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about just being in the chat, just talking and taking up time and giving out, you know, like a lot of time we in here laughing. But I'm just saying, just being here, just saying, you know, I'm going to support my brother. I'm going to support my sister. And even when Alan B goes on Clubhouse, you know, we all try to go over there and support. So it's all about supporting your brothers and sisters. Stop worrying about the narcissists, y'all. Don't worry about them. They ain't doing nothing. Them pictures fake and phony. That new supplier, she probably getting it worse than what you had it when you was with her. Had to go back and visit that. But thank you for that, Joy. Telsha, may God return it to you over and over again. Thank you for that. Let me jump into the chat right quick. I see y'all talking about some stuff. Let me see what I can catch. Okay, it's kind of hard to keep up the chat coming in rapid fire. Like a machine gun over here. So yeah, Miss Henry say preach. Yeah, thank you for that. My sis, she always coming through. Amen. Big facts. Yeah, we just gotta. I'm just here to share. Like so, I'm determined to keep sharing and to reach even more people because it's just in me. And Shannon will tell you, whenever I have a goal, I'm going to reach that goal. I might hit my head a couple of times. I might fall down several times. But I'm going to keep getting up until I hit that goal. I'm going to hit that goal one way or the other. If you don't have goals, you're missing out. Setting goals is like, oh, I can, you know, you get one step closer. Then when you achieve, you can check that off your list. If your goal is to travel the world, you should set that goal. If your goal is to raise, you know, $50,000 and give it all the way to charity, set that goal and try to do it. I'm just saying whatever your goal is. Whatever your goal is, you know, it could be anything. I'm just saying. Let's see. Let me scroll down a little bit. Oh. Faith, she said you can visit the past, but that makes it your home. The only reason we look at the past for lessons. That's it. That's what I just was saying. You can go visit it, but I'm not about to live in the past. I go visit it. Okay, I remember how this happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like cooking. Like, if I mess up the meal this time, I promise you I won't mess it up the next time because I'm gonna learn. Okay, you know what? Because I just did it the other day. I took some roast, and I know I'm always talking about food. Hey, forget I'm from Louisiana. What you want? I took some pork roast. I seasoned it up. You know, I browned it in a pot, and then I put it in a Dutch oven. You know, I added my beef broth and you know my onions and all that stuff. You know how you cook. But what I'm saying, I put it in the oven for 3.5 hours, but when I went back I checked it once, you know, once or twice, but when I went back, I should have took it out 30 minutes earlier. It had burned down like a little bit of the meat. So I bet I want to do that again. It's the same thing with narcissist abuse. So if you've been through abuse, you've been through narcissist abuse, whether it's physical, mental, whatever, I bet you won't go through that again because you're going to recognize the red flags from last year, the year before, 10 years ago. You're going to recognize those things. So moving into 2022, into 2023, it's going to be that much harder for them to try to catch you with that. Think about that. I mean, it's no way, because if you are making the same mistakes over and over and over again, we all know that's the definition of insanity. You might want to go talk about some things to somebody because you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right because there's no way. Ain't no way I can continue to do that like that. I see what you said, Bill. She said, Solomon food. Hey, you know what? I might start a food channel separate from this and just be on there just cooking. Hey, who knows? I can cook a little bit. Ask Rizzo and my wife, I can cook a little bit. But here and say, now I'm hungry. I just like bringing different analogies, and food is one of the easiest ones that come through, so we can all get an understanding on different messages. Because I think with analogy, and I might be wrong, I think the analogies help understand what I'm trying to say. Like the DeLorean car and Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future. You ain't seen that movie? Hey, shame on you. But if you've seen it, you kind of know, okay, I see what he's talking about with the DeLorean. Or something with the food, you're like, okay, burn the food. Okay, you want to do that again. So narcissist abuse, I've been through it, and some of us have been through it a few different times, but you recognize the red flags now. Now remember, another word you can have, if you ain't pick your word, can be accountability. For y'all that's just joining, we picked words earlier, like our word for the year. Mine is determined. A lot of people had, elevation and fear and fearless and different things like that. When you're picking these words, just pick something that you're gonna strive to achieve that every day, day in and day out. Just saying. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Just thought I'd throw that out there. All right, let me jump back into this. Let's keep moving. Let's see. So it's time to live your best life. God doesn't want you in abuse. So if you're stuck in abuse right now, and I didn't put the phone number for domestic violence on there, somebody can look that up. One of the mods or something can look that up and drop the number in there because I forgot to put it in there. If you're in domestic violence right now, we take that stuff seriously. So if you're in domestic violence and you need to get out, God doesn't want you in abuse. Anybody in this chat doesn't want you in abuse, because those situations can go from bad to worse in a drop of a hat, like real quick. So you have to realize that it's time to live your best life. And what I'm saying is, if last year was your worst year ever, don't let 2022 be your second worst. Am I making sense? If last year was your worst year ever with the narcissist, or going no contact, your first Christmas alone, or first New Year's alone, or whatever holidays you celebrate, it was your first one alone, because Shannon was getting different messages, people, and I get it. It was your first one alone. Don't let this year be the same. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying you won't be alone, but what I'm saying is you don't have to do the things the same way you did in 2021. So God doesn't want us in abuse. He doesn't. So you have to realize that every day you got to wake up to achieve and do your best. Because at the end of the day, if you're not living your best life, when I say your best life, I ain't saying we all gonna be rich and famous. It's not what I'm saying. Don't put that on me or something else. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be your best. Wake up, talk to God. Wake up, read your Bible. Thank you for that, sis, on the Cash App. May God bless you. Just return it to you. I appreciate you just sowing another seed. Just thank you for that. God bless you. Wake up, pray. Wake up, read your Bible. Wake up, do some exercise and get out and walk. And Shannon and I started walking again. It's not a New Year's resolution, because I don't do New Year's resolution. It's just something that we wanted to do. As a matter of fact, we started doing before New Year's because it's just something that we wanted to do. Thank you for that, Rizzo. Let me pull it up right quick. Let me see. Thank you for pulling it up. So, you're dealing with domestic violence. This is the phone number. 1-800-799-7233. The safe. Just call that number. Put that number in your phone if you need to have it. Hey, how you doing, Kenyatta? Welcome. Put that phone number in your phone and save it if you need to have it. There's no judgment here. If you need that number, hey, I'm going to leave it up there for a couple more minutes because I got a feeling somebody might need that number. Maybe you don't know. I mean, maybe, you stuck on, you dialing, and some of us, we dialing 911 and calling the cops, and the cops not believe, especially you're a man, you calling the cops on a little 5'2" woman and you 6'5" and saying she's threatening me, the cops laughing and all this, but yet instead cops don't understand you with a covert narcissist, and just because she looked this way and just small don't mean she's not, you know what I'm saying? So men, write that number down. You might have to call that number too. Again, it's no judgment here. You got to realize that I've been in a situation, I done told y'all, you watch any of my videos going back, I told y'all the situations I've been in where I was arrested and arrested for something I didn't do, but God worked it out to where I'll revisit that real quick. Vacant Souls, hey, how you doing? I'll revisit that real quick, just real quick. I got arrested with my ex, got arrested, and the crazy thing is I was the one that was being abused. I had scratches all on my neck, chest, and I remember the sheriff department, the lady came on, she took pictures. She said, I never seen, just this many scratches on anybody. So I didn't see a lot of stuff, but she said, you just got scratches everywhere. And it was deep scratches. So I told her, I said, well, I never hit, man, I never hit her. Well, the way God works things out, we go to the house, because I'm done, I want to get a divorce, yada, yada, yada. Go to the house in Louisiana, just because somebody say you got hit, and some states are like that, they'll arrest you too. So the lady came back out, she said, look, she said, I have to arrest you. I'm like, for what? She said, well, she hit you. She said that you hit her. She said, but she couldn't show me a brute, nothing. She said, you know, you're not a big guy, but I'm pretty sure. She said, you're a man, so I know if you'd have hit her or did something. She said, you couldn't show me anything, but just because she said it, you got to get arrested. Now, I realize this is a Friday night at about 8, 9 p.m., a Friday night. So I go into the, this is Louisiana, I go into the jailhouse. I seen this stuff on TV where they do the fingerprint. That's what they did. You got to, you know, grab your thumb, do the fingerprint, both hands, all that stuff. Stand left. This is some real stuff. Stand left, turn left, take the picture, turn right, take the picture. Face me, take the picture. I'm like, what is going on? So it's like, God, this can't be the end. I'm going to jail for something I didn't do. But I'm gonna tell you, when you're a child of God and the enemy try to touch you, this is how things work out. So again, the guy was walking me to the little cell, and I turned as a black guy. I remember I asked him, I said, man, how long am I gonna be in here? He said, bro, you're gonna be here till Monday. It's Friday night. He said, go be here till Monday. I like, what you mean? I said, but I didn't do anything. He said, bro, I ain't never seen nobody get out on Friday night. He said, you're not getting out. So I've been here, I think he said 5 or 6 years, whatever he said. He said, I've been here a long time. He said, I seen people come in on Fridays. He said, they don't get out till Monday. I'm like, man, come on, bro. So I go in there. I'm crying and praying. I'm praying and crying. Crying and praying some more and doing some more praying. I'm like, man, this can't. About an hour go by. That same man that walked me to that cell walked back to that cell and said, bro, I don't know who you know. He said, but you just got bonded out. So when I said all of to say this, so if you're in domestic violence or you're dealing with anything, even as a man, if you didn't do anything, say you didn't do anything and go to God in prayer, and just like my situation worked out, yours going to work out too. I didn't end up with a record. I didn't end up with a record. I got bailed out on a Friday night. Not supposed to happen. I don't have a record. So to this day, yeah, I got arrested, but technically I didn't, because you look at you can't find nothing, because God made sure that. So that's my story for the day. So again, domestic violence, we take that serious. So if you're dealing with these things, just make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you have to live and you have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that, Bill. I'm just sharing, you know, just a real part of the thing, because I think a lot of men get caught up. Well, she's 5'1" or 5'3". Who cares? If she hit you, scratch you, did whatever, you need to follow. The cops don't believe you. You need to get you a good attorney and do things properly and file whatever you need to file, because the thing about it, she's going to continue doing that, because a lot of men what we'll do, that pride and the ego, well, I ain't going to say nothing. And here it is, you walking around with a bust lip, black eye, scratches all on your neck and chest. Some of them tried to run you over, try to hit you with a car. You're not going to say nothing about that? But let it be a man doing it to a woman. He's going to jail. I'm just saying, file your complaints, man or woman. That's what I'm saying. I'm an equal complaint filer. You go either way. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you need to file these complaints and make sure you're taking these things seriously, because trying to do these things on your own and not going to God, it'll have me in jail just sitting there probably till Monday. I'm just saying. I'd have been in jail till Monday. But God seen fit that, it's like, not today. And then, like I said, when I went to the DA, which is a few weeks later, a couple months later, whatever it was, went to the DA, he said, man, I already dropped all charges. That's the back of that story. He said, man, he called me into the office. He said, do you know such and such? I said, yes. That was my brother-in-law at the time. He said, do you know such and such? That was my sister-in-law at the time. I said, yes. He said, well, they both, now check this out, they both wrote letters saying that you never touch your ex. Ain't God good? Because you got to think about it. It was me against the world at that point. They both would have said that I hit her, just like she said I hit her. It was my word against 3 people. But God worked it out to where her brother and her own sister said, no, he did not hit her. He said, man, I dropped all charges already. You already filed the paperwork. He said, now what you want to do about her? Now, if I didn't recognize red flags back then. I didn't know what I was dealing with. But if I'd have known what I know now, I would have went on ahead and let them file charges. I'm like, that's evil. No, it's not, because you look at the whole situation. The woman I was with, she was a narcissist. So if I would have filed those charges, things would have worked out a little bit differently, like with the parental alienation I'm dealing with now. See, so if you don't stop the cycle, if you keep living in the past and not paying attention to what's going on, some of y'all stuck in the past right now, just don't know it. But it's all good though. We all gonna move forward on this one. We can't stay back there. We can't stay back there. We got to keep moving forward. Let me see, my wife say, she said, oh my goodness, I'm going to talk about a lady in Atlanta that killed her husband and then herself. I think they had 8 kids. They look like the perfect couple. Yeah, see, the people out here looking like the perfect couple. What we see on camera, what we see on Instagram and Facebook, all these other stuff. Oh man, they got the perfect life. Or you see their house pictures of their house. Oh, they driving a Maserati, a BMW. You thinking everything is hunky dory, everything is good. not realizing these families are dealing with evil in the house, especially if it's a narcissist. They're dealing with a lot of evil, a lot of demonic activity, a lot of things going on in the home, but we think, oh, it's all good. Until you get a story like this, what we have on the screen right now, and you're like, oh, I never knew that. You never knew that because you wouldn't allow your mind to go past thinking, you know what? Maybe these pictures might be fake. Maybe what I see on TV isn't real. You know what I'm talking about? Reality TV. It's not, none of that is reality. They all got actor next to their name, and they all acting. None of that stuff is real. I told Shannon, I want to see how many takes they do on these reality shows. Again, this had nothing to do with it, but it's the same thing because a lot of these things are fake and phony, just like WWE wrestling. It's fake. I like watching it, but it's entertainment. Reality show. I don't care what housewives show or whatever. It's all entertainment. So you got to realize, you know what? This stuff ain't real. So the picture you see on social media is entertainment. It's to get their views and likes up. Even some of the stories when they say the husband cheated on them, again, it's to get some likes up, and they want to draw them on because they're trying to get what it's called certified on TikTok or whatever it is. I'm just dropping a few. I think I'm dropping a few gems in there. I'm just telling y'all that don't believe everything you hear, and sometimes don't believe everything you see because the enemy will try to trick you, and you'll be thinking, "Oh, that's the perfect marriage. I want a marriage like that." No, you don't. No, you don't, because that marriage over there, they don't pray, they don't go to church. The husband is a narcissist, the wife is a covert narcissist. You don't want that marriage. Be careful what you pray for. Remember, your prayers need to be specific. Don't be praying for that over there because that ain't what you want. That's not what you want. Okay, let's keep moving, y'all. We running behind a little bit. We good. Family here, so we good. You made a break for it, and it's time you really mean it. What I mean by that, you went no contact. You've divorced this person. You've moved to another city. You quit the job where the narcissist was. That's what I'm talking about when I say you made a break for it. So now what? So now it's time to look at that situation, just like what she said earlier. It's time to look at that situation for what it was and what it is, if you're still in it. And it's time to grow from that, because we're in a whole different year. That happened last year. Even if it happened yesterday, I don't care. It's a new day. So it's time to do things differently than what I did yesterday. So now it's time to get focused, laser focused on what you're supposed to be doing, what your purpose is, what God wants you to do. A lot of times we try to do our career first and we leave God to the side. Or we try to buy a car first, we leave God to the side. We go buy a house, we can leave God to the side. No. That ain't what we're doing over here. What I want to do, or what I'm doing, I go to God first, and then I figure out how I'm gonna get the house. I go to God first, then we figure out how we're gonna get the car and what car we're supposed to get, because maybe the Bugatti, and I know Bugatti is, I'm just saying, maybe the Bugatti is just too expensive. I'm not supposed to be buying that because then I'm gonna be car poor. Same thing with a home. You're trying to buy a home, you don't want to be house poor. So live within your means. So the now what thing is, you didn't took the first step. The first step was going no contact. So now what? It's continue moving forward, continuing with the no contact. Don't break the no contact, because when you break it, now you got to start over again. So continue going no contact day in, day out. You get a new phone number, a phone call that you don't know who that is, you ain't got to answer that phone. Ain't nothing in the room, so you got to answer that phone. What I like to do, let them leave a message. If it's important, they're going to leave you a message. Then you can hear that voice and you can block that number too. But usually we know narcissists, they don't leave it. They just call you back. Thinking you go answer the phone. Just go ahead and block it. Call it a day and block it. So that's the now what. We got to keep moving forward. Next Bible verse, Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. It didn't say us. It said Jesus Christ is the same. We shouldn't be the same that we was. I don't think I got to break that down. I'm just saying Jesus Christ is the same. He doesn't change. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's not going to change who he is, how he loves us. Just saying. So you got to realize that God is redirecting you to a greater purpose. A lot of y'all, probably most of y'all, probably all of y'all got a calling on your life. You got a purpose on your life. Now, it's not for me to figure out what that is. It's for you to figure out what that is. God is redirecting you. Use this time, this new year, for a redirection. Because I just said it before, that the rejection that you got last year with the narcissist, or whatever year it was It's only God redirecting you to your purpose. So use that rejection as a springboard or a leap forward. However you want to, whatever word you want to use for your calling, for your purpose. Now you can stand up and be like, man, you know what? I can do this. Some of y'all at work and like, man, they always promoting everybody else. Maybe you don't need to be there. Maybe that's not the job for you. You think that's where you're supposed to be working at. God been trying to tell you to quit for the last year. I'm just saying. You're supposed to be writing a book, and yet still you focus on somebody else, on what they doing. Write your book. Don't worry about what they doing. Do what you're supposed to be doing. You over here trying to be what's his name, Gordon Ramsay, and you're not a cook. Do what you do. Make sandwiches or go buy food. I don't know, but learn how to do. I mean, cooking, you can learn how to do that. But I'm just saying, if that's not for you, don't say, well, that's my passion, that's my calling. Did God tell you that you're supposed to be a chef? I'm just asking the question. Did God tell you you're supposed to be writing this book? Hey, how you doing, Queen Shannon? Welcome. Did God tell you you're supposed to be doing that? Did God tell you to go talk to this dude over here at Walmart? You know, I like using Walmart. Did God tell you to talk to that man at Walmart on aisle 2? No, you made a decision and said, you know what? That's the guy for me. I'm going to talk to him. And you walked over there. Y'all know what y'all do later. Y'all walked over there. You did your little twists and stuff like that and went over there. Or you probably know some of y'all want to get the guy attention, so you'll bend over. Come on, I didn't been there before, so you'll bend over, grab something on the bottom shelf. You don't want nothing down there. You just to show your behind. Let's just be real. So when the guy talks to you, that's what you wanted. So, and then you want to get mad at God because you're like, God, why did you send that man in my life? God didn't put that man in your life in Walmart. You chose to go talk to him. But we'll say that for that's a whole nother story. I'm just saying God is redirecting you to a greater purpose. Stop being focused on everything else, what everybody else doing. Who cares what they're doing? Focus on what you got going on, because what you got going on is going to determine your future. What you have going, the prayers that you say today is going to change what's going to happen to you tomorrow. But again, we focusing on the narcissist. We focusing on the man on aisle 2 in Walmart. We focusing on the woman at the gas station talking about she need help. God didn't give you that woman at the gas station. Again, you talking to the men, you talk to her. Now, if it worked out and that's your wife, okay, cool. But a lot of times it doesn't work that way. Let's just be real. It doesn't work like that. We want it to work like that, but it doesn't work like that. I mean, it's just not how it works. The thirst dehydration is ready. The thirst is a thirst trap. Yeah, I heard that before. It's thirst. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Like we on here, you know, we like to laugh over here, but I try my best. I only can do it my own way. Like I told you, I'm determined to do things the way God want me to do it, because I can't do it like Shannon. I can't do it like my sis Joy. And neither can I do it like my sis Telsha. I only can do it. I'm not Dr. Romney. I can only be Solomon Savoy. That's me. So I can do it my way. And when I first started, I wasn't doing it my way. You watch my first video, I kind of was like talking to the camera. It wasn't being myself. And I had to evolve and redirect myself, because God like, nah, this ain't what it is. This is not Solomon. I know Solomon. I birthed you. I know who you are. This fake, phony, what are you doing? I'm watching the videos like, who is that guy? I'm watching myself and talking about, who is this talking on YouTube? So God's like, nah, that ain't it. When you gonna start being yourself? So I'm telling you the same thing. When are you gonna stand up and start being what God told you to do? Because being that, yes, God, I just want to thank God. That's not you. Talk with your powerful voice. I'm not laughing. I'm just saying you gotta be the best version of you, not the best version of who you think you should be. Because who you think you should be and who God called you to be is two different things. So in 2022, what are you going to do that's different from 2021? I'm not going to continue doing what I did last year. Y'all going to see me probably change up some thumbnails. I might drop more videos. I might do different things. I might do a camp like Shannon. I'm just saying I'm going to change up, because I can't continue doing that. I seen growth last year, but now you got to, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about my own person. I'm talking about me as a man. I seen growth last year. So what I'm going to do in 2022 is going to prepare me for 2023 and years on. So it's the same with you. So you got to sit there and get focused and be like, you know what, God, I see you. Now, whether you get the message from me or you go to God later and talk to him, you still can't live in 2021. You can go ask God if you can live in the past. He gonna turn around and tell you, like, nah, that ain't how that works. I'm gonna need you to come on here, son. I'm gonna need you to come on here, child, because you focus on something that I already. And then this the crazy thing, and this God talking to me right now. I promise it is. This is the crazy thing. Y'all focusing on the narcissist, and God, like, I already got that handled. You just need to be patient. But y'all want the narcissist to have his downfall right now, the day you get a divorce from him. Ain't how God work. God work on his time, not on your time. So you focus on, so you spent the last year or two, man, God, all the prayers you could have prayed. Yeah. Whoever it is, y'all know I'm talking to you folks. I've been there. Man, God, when they gonna have a downfall? When, why are they getting away with stuff? God, why? God, like, I already got that handled. That's gonna happen later on. Go do what I need you to do. I need you to go through your healing process. But again, we're out there focusing on the narcissists, like, they're getting away with this, they're getting away with that. We focusing on this person that we think just ruined our life. But is your life really ruined? If God took you out of that situation, you no longer with them, you no longer work at that job, you got a better job. I don't know if y'all listen. Maybe my mic went off. I'm not sure. I'm just saying, if you're not in the situation that brought you down, I will go on to say that God removed you from that situation because it's time for you to start living in your purpose. It's time for you to walk in your purpose. So don't sit there and get focused on the narcissist, because God already got that handled. You don't believe me? Talk to some of the people in the chat that was focused on the narcissist and when they're going to get their due, And when it finally happened, guess what? It caught them off guard, because you know what? They wasn't focused on the narcissist no more. They was focusing on God and what they're supposed to do. I'm going to say that one more time. Ask anybody in the chat that been through narcissist abuse, when they was focused on that narcissist, like, God, when they go get that, nothing probably never happened. I might be wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong. Y'all can tell me in the chat. But nothing probably never happened. It's when you focus on God and start doing what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, the narcissist, all of a sudden, the court hearing that you've been waiting on a year, boom, it comes out of nowhere. They get arrested for doing something or whatever. They lose their job. Not that I want anybody to lose it. I'm just saying things start to happen because you're not focused. You focus. See, we can all focus on the wrong thing. I've done it. I'm pretty sure you've done it. But you focusing on them and not focusing on him. I'm just saying. If you focusing on them and what they doing and how they living and how they worshiping and what they buying and all this other stuff and not focusing on him, you missing the whole, you missing a lot. All them prayers you wasted, I'm gonna call it wasted prayer. All them prayers you wasted on him and you wasted on her, when they go get their downfall, wasted prayer, wasted breath, wasted time talking to the Lord. Lord looking at you like, my child, when did you go learn? What? I got that handled. I'm not going to do anything until you focus on me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about that's what God's telling you. I'm not going to change nothing in that situation until you redirect like I've been telling you to do and focus on me. Stop focusing on them. Just saying. Think about what I'm saying. If I'm wrong, again, you can tell me, hey, you know what? Sam, you wrong. You way off base. And hey, I'm a grown man. I admit when I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'll go ahead and say it. Hey, Queen Shannon said, you are 100% right. I can testify. I focus on God and everything came together and I just got my first Bible today. Y'all hear what she just said? Yeah, did y'all read? I'm going to leave it up there. She said, you're 100% right. I can testify. I focus on God and everything came together. I just got my first Bible today. Amen. Amen. I don't know. I just feel like celebrating because I've been having my Bible for a while, but it's a Bible. I love it. You love reading it. And I also use the Bible app. But the thing about it, she said she just got her first Bible today. That's awesome. We should be in here, put some hand claps in the chat and praising God, praise them, whatever y'all do, because think about what she just said. When she stopped focusing on the issues and started focusing on God, things started to change. It was a shift in the atmosphere. Things started to happen because you're not focusing on what's weighing you down. And that's where that stress comes in at. That's where that worrying comes in at. Anxiety comes in. High blood pressure. We can keep going down the list because, again, we focus on everything else but God. But then when we focus on God, everything's like, whoa, hold on, wait. This what I'm supposed to be. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to. So like she said, she got our first Bible today. That's awesome. Look at that. I mean, you got to think about that, man. That's a blessing. I mean, Like Lyricist said, with God you win. God ain't never lost a battle. Never. He's not 21-1 or 48-2. No, he's undefeated. Never lost a battle. Can you say the same thing about Satan? No, we can't. He's lost many wars and battles all over the place. And gonna continue to lose some because we continue to stomp on them because that's what we got to do. So I'm just saying, I mean, you got to call a thing a thing. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or you dealt with one last year and you're trying to move forward this year, you picked the word like we did in the chat for your word this year, we got to continue moving forward and continue just, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at the hand clap. Hallelujah. Yeah, there you go. Stay in it. Like Tiffany Wall, that's encouragement. Stay in it, study it. Read it from front to back, middle to whatever. Just start reading and picking it up. Like I said, I'm determined to do that myself this year. I'm determined to read the Bible even more. I'm determined to learn even more about God's teaching because I can't teach you if I'm not learning myself. So I'll be fake. Like I'm calling these people on Instagram. I'll be fake if I'm just sitting there just going with the flow. I'm not going with the flow anymore. I'm standing up in my purpose. I'm going to do what God told me to do. So that's me. That's what I'm going to do. So what are you going to do moving forward? Let me see. We got a couple more. We almost about to wrap up, family. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. You do not own the narcissist. No more ownership of the narcissist. And what I mean by that, a lot of people say, well, my narcissist did. He's not yours. She's not yours. You do not own them. They're not yours. Stop speaking these words over you like you own that. Just say the narcissist or don't even say my ex, but the ex or whatever, however you want to say it. Just stop taking ownership over these people and things they've done to you. It's a new year. It's a new day, new night for some of us, but it's going to be a new day tomorrow. So we can't continue saying, you know, my narcissist and my people. And I did a video about that, if I'm not mistaken, memory served me correctly. I did one about my narcissist and why we should stop saying that. I'm going to say that again. We should stop saying that's my narcissist that did that to me. You know, it was my doing is why it happened. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of mine. Like you taking ownership over a lot of stuff, but we won't take ownership on why we not praying. I'm like, well, it's my doing why I ain't praying more. Take ownership over that. Take ownership over why you still at a job and God told you to leave. Take ownership over that. Take ownership on, you know, why God told me to sow a seed of time at this church or at this event and I didn't go. Take that ownership. Yeah, that's my doing. It's a different mind. But saying my narcissist and you know, no. That's like me saying y'all my people. Y'all my family. I don't own none of y'all. We brothers and sisters in Christ. I don't own that. Shannon, my wife. I don't own Shannon. She's my wife. I love her, but I don't own her. She don't own me. We a kingdom couple together. We came together to talk about narcissistic abuse and God and things like that. Lead people as many as we can to Christ, but I don't own her. You know what I'm saying? I don't own my wife. But some people, some narcissists think they own you. For you to keep saying my narcissist, it's like they still got tied to you. I might be off basis, but just think about what I'm saying. Because how many of y'all been with a narcissist and they said, you'll never be nothing without me? I have. Or how many of y'all had the you know, when you breaking up the narcissist, they'll say, you know, things like, you know what? I'm the one that made you. That's what the narcissists say. They say they the one that made you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that car. We can drop all kind of sayings in there. I'm just saying, think about what I'm saying. So the narcissist says all these things, and then you continue to say, well, that's my narcissist. No, they're not. They trying to own you, but why should we try to own them? I don't want no part of that. I don't want no ownership. And I seen something earlier, it said, send back the sender. You can send that back. I want no part of that. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't have a my narcissist. I have some people that's my exes or people that I dealt with in the at work that are narcissists, but they're not my narcissists. I don't own them. I don't take ownership over the things they did because now, if I'm saying my narcissist, I'm taking to me, and I might be wrong, I'm taking ownership over everything they've done to me and to everybody else. And I'm not about to do that. God didn't tell me to do that. God didn't tell you to do that. God did not tell you to take ownership over the narcissist or the demonic activity that happened. Or I'm just saying. Like Beth just said, I see you, Beth. Just say kick rocks with no shoes on. That's my saying. I got a few of them, but you know, I come up with Kick rocks with no shoes on. That's what I tell the narcissist. You know, you can kick rocks with no shoes on. People think it's funny, but I'm being honest. I have no room for evildoers in my life. I have no room for snakes in my life, and I have no room for narcissist people in my life. And you know, you can go back and forth. People say, "Well, narcissist change, do narcissist change? Would they ever get better?" I can only tell you what I know. You go figure that out on your own. I'm just saying. So we did that. Pick one word for the year. I forgot I put that in there. We started at the see. I forgot I put that in there. But we started at the beginning picking one word for the year. Y'all remember y'all words? I was going to ask y'all in 3 months, but if y'all remember y'all words, put it back in the chat just so we can show everybody. Put it in caps. I told them my word is determination for the year. So to me, don't do a New Year's resolution. Like I said, most people stop after 60 days. They stop the New Year's resolution. But if you pick a word, I said this at the beginning, that's what I'm closing with. If you pick a word, you can keep saying that word daily. 3, 4, 5. Like me, I told you, it's determined. I might pick another word. It's not limited to one. Shannon had 3. I think Joy had a couple. So it's not limited to one word for the year. You can pick all of them. I don't know, but you know, I say mine is determination. I might pick another one as well. You know, just because after coming out of narcissist abuse or just after dealing with things, it's like, man, look here, man. I can't continue doing things like I used to do. I can't continue doing that. Thank y'all for sharing. My word is purpose chasing. Amen. I love it. I love it. I love it. Me too. Say my word is patience. That's what we did at the beginning. If you wasn't here at the beginning, we just picked words. So again, we closing on that. Vindication. Look at all the good words. Fruitful. Shannon got discipline, intentional, and elevation. I know somebody else had elevation. I can't remember who it was, but I remember that as well. Joy. Good words. Fearless and alignment. That's some great words, man. Some great. Let me type mine in here so I can be part of it. Beth is chosen. Queen Shanny is perseverance. Good word. Ooh, I love that, Mina G. I love that, Dr. G. She said abundance, prosperous, divorce. And I don't care if y'all had the same words. I don't care if y'all, my word, determined. And I'm probably going to put another word up there. John, thank you for being here, bro. He said, courageous. Good word. Good word. Good word. Resilience. Oh, I like that one. Okay. I like that one. I like that one. Faith said, all these words are a blessing to me. To me too. I'm about to go back and rewatch this because there's a lot of good things being dropped. A lot of good nuggets being dropped in here. Let me see. Kristen put significant. Another good word. Lyricist put elevate. Look at these words. Look at all these beautiful words that we can say throughout the whole year. You can use them next year, but what I'm saying is instead of just saying, well, I'm going to work out and try to lose 20 pounds and then 6 days go by, we ain't lost 2 pounds. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying statistics show that we don't. But my word is determined. So if I'm determined to do, I don't do New Year's resolution, but what I'm saying, I'm determined to do whatever I'm supposed to do. If I'm determined to lose 5 pounds, I'm going to do it because it's not a New Year's resolution. My word is determined. You see what I'm saying? How I did what I did with that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You think about what I'm telling you. Y'all, these words are everything. Yes. Oh, my sister. Okay, yeah, because tell her what she said. Consistency and the anointing. I love that too. Nice. Thank you for sharing that. Me too. Say awaken. Another good word. Yeah. See, it just I love this. Something different. Optimist. Okay. Lyricist. Motivate. Now, that's another good word. I might take that word too. Motivate. Determine and motivate. Because this year we gotta be able to motivate not just ourselves. Remember, it's not, some people get focused just on us. It got to be about your brothers and sisters as well. So, and I think that over the last couple of years, God had put me in a position to be a better leader and to be a better motivator. Now, I didn't know what he was doing at the time. I couldn't see it. Shannon seen some, I'll go ahead and be honest. I'm a man of my word. Shannon seen some of the stuff. And, you know, man, we, you know what I'm saying? She'll say stuff and I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. You know, I guess maybe, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling myself, but now I see some of the things she was saying. You know what I'm saying? She's a seer, so she see things, and I know that. So when she says stuff, I'll be like, okay, my wife on to something again. So, you know what I'm saying? So you have to realize that some people speak things over your life, good things. I ain't talking about good things, And you gotta realize, man, it's for a purpose. I love that. Queen Shannon, she said woke. So, you know, significant, man. That's oh, let me see. Alan B. Whole. That's another. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's good. That's good. Faith said, yes, I'm gonna write. All these words are powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and go through these words. Yeah, Miss Spanish, super strength and yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Teacher and preacher. Okay. Angela Marie say handheld Bibles can be okay. Talking to Shannon. Okay. Beth said this is so encouraging. Yeah, I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know this lie. You know, I be honest with you, I can't sit there and tell you I know how any of my lives gonna go, because I used to be what's the word I'm looking for? I used to try to control everything, like my life. Like, okay, I'm gonna go, you know, and talk. You know, and I still try to, you know, do the hour and a half, but I'm saying I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna talk and do these bullet points, and then, you know, I did no ad-libbing or anything. So it kind of, again, I wasn't really meant me, but once I let go and let God, that's a real thing for y'all that don't know. Once I let go and let God, I don't even have to do a lot of bullet points. I do have some things that I try to stay on point with, but for the most part, the Holy Spirit takes over, and then you'll see, like, I didn't say nothing about these. I mean, I know I had the thing typed up, but I was supposed to do that at the end. You said I did it at the beginning. So again, you know what I'm saying? I just have no control over some of these things. And it's good. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm happy for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It really is. Look at all the words, just good words. I love it. Like Shannon said, I'm my brother's keeper. Prophecy. Just look at all the words, man. This is good. Something different. Like I said, we're not doing things. I ain't did this last year. So we're doing things different. I seen what you said, Shannon. 7 minutes slow. I got you. Oh, I like that. Purify. Okay. Queenie say truth, courage, wisdom, beauty. Man, look, it's just a lot of good words flowing through. Man, thank y'all for just participating with that, because I didn't know how that was gonna go. Be honest with you, I really did. I didn't know how it was gonna go. That's another one. Intentional. It's just like my word, determined, intentional. You do things intentional, structure. A lot of us need structure in our life. A lot of us don't have structure. I work better with structure. You know, if I plan out my day, like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 9, work out, do these different things. Now, does they go according to plan? No, but with structure, I think, like, I'm got better with putting things in my calendar, you know, whether it's paying bills or working out or going to do, you know, classes, whatever I got to do. It just helps me. I ain't saying this for you. I'm just saying for me. So, yeah. Yeah. Read a few more. Kristen Pickle, she said, this was such a good fellowship and worship. Thanks so much. Well, thank you for being here. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Like I said, it's not me. I don't even pick the subjects. I don't. I was like the other day, I don't know what I'm talking about. Then it just hit me. I forgot what I think I was listening to Shannon talk or something, and it just hit me. Oh, and God was like, okay, just do this. So that's when I came up with the Happy New You. Instead of New Year, a play on words, but I just want y'all to realize that, you know, it's not about the new year, it's about the new you and what are you going to do moving forward. I'm way behind. Okay, let me read this one thing and then we're going to get out of here. And I got this from consciousrethink.com. It's a understanding the narcissist world. Not that I really want to understand it, but they break it down a little bit. Let me read this couple paragraphs. It says a narcissist truly believes that he is the center of the universe, that he comes first and is always right. That ain't far from the truth, because that's true. It's saying he, but it's he or she, be honest with you. It's a narcissist are somewhat emotionally barren and lack the empathy to even consider the impact their actions may have on those around them. That's because they don't care. I said this before. They do not love you. So you can't sit there and say, you know what, well, we used to be in love. You never was in love. You was in love with them. They never was in love with you. They only use you and abuse you. And okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. They are often deeply unhappy individuals. In parentheses, it say regardless of their exterior appearance, so they just unhappy. It's just something inside them. They just always unhappy. And they like nothing more than to project these ill feelings onto others in the hope of driving conflict, the veritable catnip for narcissists. So basically, if it is, you know how they used to have the saying, happy, well, they still say it, happy wife, happy life, but a spin on that, unhappy narcissists, unhappy people around them. Yeah, I just said that. Unhappy narcissists, unhappy people around them, because if they not happy, they're gonna make sure too that you're not happy. And just like Shannon posted earlier about the woman that killed the husband and herself, she wasn't happy. Now, was she a narcissist? Chances are she probably was. So she took that and then made sure. Now think about it. Just because somebody take their life and take somebody else's life, you think, okay, well, just two people. No, that affects the families. It affects the children. It affects the neighborhood, the community. It affects a lot. It's not just them. So again, unhappy narcissists, unhappy people around them. I'm just saying. I'm not making that up. I mean, you just think about it. Last point. A narcissist is a master of fakery. They fake. I keep telling y'all these things you see on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. I know I'm on there. These people, you know, they got the Coke bottle figures and a lot of these people went to have surgeons to have these butts and stuff like that. A lot of these people, that's not even the women, that's not their stuff. These guys got these big old muscles. Some of them ain't went to the gym. Just want to let y'all know they ain't went to the gym. They getting these injections in their arms. That's for another story. I'm just saying. So a narcissist is a master of fakery. So realize that they fake as they can be, just fake. So he can turn on the charm at the drop of a hat. It took my saying. I always said a drop of a hat. But and compound lie upon lie in a bid to get his own way and stroke his own ego. So the lies, when they tell it, you know how they say one white lie? That's only the first lie that they're going to tell in the case of many lies, because at the end of the day, they starting these lies because they know at some point the lies are going to snowball. You know, they might lie to you about their age when you first meet them. They lie to you about what they make for a year. It's a lot of things going on. So you got to realize that these people, masters of fakery. Last part, he seeks out a person's emotional triggers early on and uses them against them once, and they got this in red, once the honeymoon period is over. They ain't talking about marriage. What they talking about is when you first meet this person, they play on your emotional triggers. So I told y'all this before. I think Shannon and Telsha and Jordan said it before. When you meet these people, male or female, stop telling these people everything you've been through in your last relationship. Nah, because you're giving them the ammo that they need. If you tell them, oh yeah, he was abusive and you know, emotional abusive, and he took out my money in my bank account. You telling them everything. You giving them the rules and everything. You stop doing that. Stop telling. So what they're saying is they're gonna play on your emotional triggers, and then once the honeymoon period is over, so once they through with you, they through with you. So they throw you away like yesterday is garbage, is what I'm saying. So you got to realize that. So stop telling these people when you first meet them. I don't care if it's at work. I don't care if it's at home. I don't care if it's somebody in your family. If you ain't been telling them your business, don't start telling them your business today, because they're going to use that business you told them to be in your business. Try saying that 3 times. I can't even say that again. But I'm just saying they're going to use that against you is what I'm saying at a later date. At a later date, they're going to use that against you. So you got to realize that. Y'all, that's my whole thing for today. I didn't know how this will go. Thank y'all for sure for like sharing the word. I'm going to go back and watch this one for sure, because the words, and I think the words are powerful. And I think if we actually use these words, I think it's powerful for us moving forward for this year. So I'm going to add one more word to mine. Instead of having one word determined, I'm going to use another word. And it might be motivation. I'm going to do determine and motivation, because I need to use this platform and other platforms to motivate not just myself, but my other brothers and sisters in Christ, because we got to continue moving forward, continue moving closer to God, and continue healing. The healing is a process. And my process might be quicker than yours. It might be slower than yours. So to each our own, you know, it just depends. But we got to continue moving forward, because us, how I want to say this, us being together on YouTube is one thing. I'll say this, that's probably part of your healing, a small part. If you're looking at a pie, it probably be, you know, the one that's in purple, that's like 12%. I don't know. I like doing numbers. So let's say that's 12%. Okay, that's cool. Well, if we're using 12 on that, the other healing is it's going to be broken up in different pieces of the pie as well. You might have to go to life coaching. You might have to go to counseling. You have to go to prayer. It's not just on YouTube video. This is only a part. If I get you to laugh and you forget about what happened today, that's cool. But once you get off of here, then what? You see what I'm saying? So what are you going to do? You can't keep watching my video. I mean, you can, but I'm just saying that's not going to help you in this healing journey. So you have to start doing things this. So if last year all you did was watch YouTube videos, family, it's time to do something different. We can't continue just watching YouTube videos. We got to sit down and figure out different things that we can do this year. So we watched YouTube last year. You know, we got through a little healing. Okay, call a life coach. Reach out to a life coach. It ain't got to be me. I'm just saying, reach out to a life coach and see if you can talk to them. Go, you know, read your Bible a little bit more. Go to a deliverance minister and figure out things like that. You know, you can get deliverance and figure that things out. Read some books if you haven't read books last year. You want to change it up because this healing process is different from each one of us. So I can't tell you it's a one thing, or you do this one thing and you go, I can't say that. I can't say that. But what I can say, if you do multiple different things and you determine, my word, I keep using my words tonight. If you determine through this healing process, at some point or sometime, you're going to be better off than what you was before. Now, are you ever all the way healed? Probably not, but you should be better than what you was last year. At some point this year, in the next few months and days to come, you should be better than what you was last year. That's all I'm saying. So just think about that for a second. Like I say, healing, it's, let me see what she said. Oh, Shannon, this was one of my words previous years. God showed me how to travail, prevail, and endure and press into him for consistency. Look at that. Powerful words. Powerful. I love it. Tiffany say healing takes a lot of work, patience, and discipline. It does. It does. It's not just one thing that you can do and you're gonna be instantly healed. That's not how it works, not how God works. You know, I told y'all before, it's like going put something in the that's supposed to be in the oven. You're supposed to cook it in the oven, but you put it in the microwave, like a whole chicken. Now, what there was Flavor of Love years back when that girl did that, put that chicken in the microwave and try to get it made. It's the same thing. God doesn't do microwave blessings. He don't do microwave healing. Your healing isn't going to be quickly, like within a day. That's not how that's going to happen. It's going to take time. Just like it took time for the narcissists to finally get their downfall. I talked about this earlier. It's going to take time for you to get your healing and figure out different ways, you know what I'm saying, to get to that process. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it or none of that. Hey, how you doing, Christine? Welcome. How you doing? God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Thank y'all all for hitting the like buttons. Thank y'all for being in here. I just, like I said, I get excited just every time we just come in here and talk. You don't know how the message go. You really don't. You don't know how the message go. But I'm always determined, keep using my word, I'm determined to get through this and just figure out different ways to keep going through the family. And it's not me. It's not me. I'm telling you, it's not me. It's God. It's not just me just trying to figure this stuff out. That's not what I'm saying. It's through me that, you know, same thing with Shannon, Telsha, and Joy. Again, support their channels, Narc Free Living. You know, my wife, support her, subscribe to her channel. Again, Shannon, put that in the chat before we get out of here. She got an event coming up on January the 15th. Dating after narcissist abuse. Sign up for that. I know she got limited seating. It's on Eventbrite. I think it's $25. Sign up for that. If you just coming out of that and you're trying to figure out some things, figure that out. Check out my sister. She got a lot. Let me pull up her stuff. Well, Joy as well. Pink Girl Teachers. Check her out live every Sunday, 6 p.m. She dropped videos through the week. And then I'm just seeing my sister Telsha somewhere. Let me see where she is. I know y'all know who she is, but I like to pull her. Oh, there she go. Okay. Again, she gonna be live tomorrow. I just watched one of her videos earlier. And again, when y'all watch these videos, another way y'all can help, because I know a lot of people they be asking, well, why their channel not growing? Well, again, it go by likes. I keep saying this, I just want y'all to know. It go by likes. It goes by views. So the more you watch our video, the more you like it. And if you share it out and other people watch it, that's how our channel grows. And also when you go on the lives, different things, you leave comments. But after the video has played, whether it's an upload or a live, if you go in there and leave a comment, you can just say, you ain't gotta leave a long comment. You can just say, man, great message, or good content, or I love your message. All that stuff, when YouTube sees that, they're like, oh, okay, that video, we should push it up a little bit. And then what they do, they get it out to more people. So that's how that works. I'm just trying to tell you how the algorithm works a little bit. Okay, Shannon put a thing in there. Okay, so Shannon thing, I'm gonna leave it up there for a few seconds. It's dating after narcissist abuse, soulmates and soul ties. Again, that's the link. It's in the chat. Sign up. I don't know how many seats she has left, but sign up for that. That's gonna be on January the 15th. Dating after narcissist abuse. Again, we giving y'all tools. Joy has journals. Jordan wrote a book. I think she's writing another book. Telsha has things going on all the time. So you have to realize that hold on, yeah. You have to realize that they have a lot of things going on, or we all trying to do things. It's not just about YouTube, is what I'm saying. It's a lot of event. You got Clubhouse. I know y'all like, why they all talk? Because it's a different atmosphere where you can actually talk. On here, we're just chatting. Sorry about that. On here, we're just chatting, but on Clubhouse, you're actually able to talk and use your voice and actually ask questions and things like that. Shannon usually holds some rooms on Tuesdays. I think she'll be back next week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 11th, I think, is the day they come back. And you can go on Clubhouse and you're able to get, because it's different. It's different from YouTube, is what I'm saying. Different from YouTube. Oh, I just seen that. Dr. G, thank you for that. She said, thank you for this message at Fakery. Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well. May God return that to you over and over again. Thank you for just, just sowing, not just the money. It's not about the money. It's about the time. I'm just happy that y'all here. Just share with me, because, when I started out, you start out, you only got a couple people. It was me. It was Shannon. And I think it was me again, like on another thing I had. We just in there, just trying to, we don't know what we're doing on YouTube, but now, to be up to 30, almost 40 people, you know what I'm saying? It's awesome. They're like, I know some people look at it like, well, it's only 40 people. Yeah, but if you wasn't here from day one, you don't know where I came from with just the 2s and 3s. So I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, it's growing, and it's gonna continue to grow. I'm excited, to see Telsha growing like she growing, Joy growing like she growing, Shannon's growing like she growing. Shannon almost up to 6,000, so I'm coming up closer to 2,000. So it just happy to see that growth. So, like I said, as long as y'all, do like I said, you share it out, you like the content, you share. The main thing, sharing it out. Like, get other people that's dealing with narcissistic abuse and things like that, and you think one of the topics might touch them, share it out. Share my thumbnail out, however you want to do it, but get the message out. And that's another way for all of us to grow. And I'm talking about not just me, I'm talking about my sister and my wife as well. Sharing it out is a way for all of us to grow. And I try to share things on my community tab sometime, and people will see it or whatever. But again, like I said, I'm small. I can only grow through God and then the help of y'all. So that's how it works. So again, thank y'all. I didn't mean to go on a rant or anything. Shannon said they'll be back. Yeah, I thought so. January 11th on Clubhouse. So you're not on Clubhouse. It's not about you don't have to get invited anymore. It's on Android. So if you got an Android, it's no excuses. If you got an iPhone, it's no excuses. What I'm saying is no excuses for you not to be on any of these workshops. Now, if money's an issue, I get that, but Clubhouse is free. YouTube is free. You don't have to give money to be on YouTube, is what I'm saying. You come here, listen. All we asking for is likes and comments and shares. It's easy. You share it out on Facebook or on wherever. You like it and you comment, and that's helping us out. I ain't asking for not $1. But if you do that, that'll help us all out as well. Any channel you're on that you want to support, that's a great way to support them. All right, y'all. I done went on enough. Let's go ahead and pray, and let's get out of here. Again, thank y'all, man, for just being here. I didn't know how this message was gonna go, but I got to go back and rewatch this because I'm happy we did the word. I think the word thing was awesome. So I'm happy we did the words. I think the words is something we got to keep revisiting. Hopefully y'all remember y'all words and keep saying them, every day or weekly or whatever. Write them down so you don't forget them. Then write them down so you also can see them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that myself. Write that word down. So yeah, Tiffany, fruitful. She owned it. Yeah. So let's pray so we can get out of here, family. God, we just come to you, just praying, just saying thank you. Thank you for another opportunity just to come amongst family for this new year. But we call it a new you for 2022. We praying for a redirection. We praying for a repurpose. We praying for our purpose. We praying for our walk with you to be closer. We just want to pray that you just show us. And some of us, you probably been showing us, but we want to, like me, I want to see it like playing. When you talk to me, I need to see it playing so I know it's you talking to me. So just make it crystal clear to each one of us what we supposed to be doing, how we supposed to be doing it, who we supposed to be talking to, and who we not supposed to be talking to, because we're not supposed to talk to everybody, because everybody is not for you, and they definitely not for us. So we want to make sure that we're doing things according to your will. So we thank you for just having this opportunity just to worship and just come to you and just pray. And if anybody don't know who you are, we pray that they figure out who you are. They ask the questions in the chat or in the comments. They get closer to you because it's only through you. They got some people out here saying that it's more than one way to God, and that's not true. It's only through Jesus. So we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page of how we get there. How do we get through those pearly gates? How do we get to heaven? How do we do the things that we need to do on this earth? Because like we said before, our life here is actually short. It's not a long time. So we just praying, just you continue showing each one of us. Keep removing the snakes out of our lives. Keep removing the people that's not supposed to be around. And just keep removing those people, the evildoers, the people that come in with the evil comments, the people come in. When I'm saying comments, I'm talking about through words or text or whatever. Just keep removing, because I'm a good blocker, but you're the ultimate blocker. And we praying for the removal of the blessing blockers, because they got people that's out there that's praying against our blessings. So we want to pray against the blessing blockers as well, because they praying against us, which is actually against you. So we want to pray against that as well. We want to pray for anybody that's dealing with any kind of health issues, any kind of financial issues. We praying for a financial increase in 2022. We praying for things just to move forward in 2022. If we've been stuck on things in 2021, we praying to be unstuck in 2022. We praying for growth. We praying for more relationships to be formed, godly relationships, because you can form a relationship, but that don't necessarily mean it's a godly relationship. So I'm praying for godly relationships. If people are dealing with sickness, whether it's cancer or fever or flu or COVID or whatever it is, and they got new variants coming out, seem like every day, we're just praying against that. We rebuking that and we binding it up and casting those things out. So we praying over anybody that's dealing with domestic violence or dealing with issues at their home with their spouse or even their family. We praying that you show them a way to get out of those situations and move on from those situations and go no contact or gray rock or whatever you see for them to do. So I thank you for anybody that sowed time, sowed a seed of time, sowed a seed of money, gave, like did a chat or a comment or shared this content out. I just pray for, thank you for the family, oh Heavenly Father. We just come together just saying thank you, because we know everybody did not wake up this morning. We thank you for even the small things, for the lights, the water, the gas, the sense of mind, the correct sense of mind, the ability to drive a car, to have a car, to be able to put gas in the car, to have money to buy food. I think a lot of times we take things for granted. So we just want to pray and just say thank you for even the small things, the roof over our head, the light that's in front of me, the Wi-Fi, the internet, the cable, all those things. Thank you for YouTube, even just to be on here, just to be able to share these messages and keep growing, oh Heavenly Father. So we're saying thank you. We just come together just saying thank you again. And this we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. And amen. Yeah, I had fun on this one. This was different. I told you we starting out 2022 a little bit different. So we go keep hitting them. We're gonna keep going to God, and we're gonna continue with our words. Remember y'all words. So we're gonna continue with our words and keep moving forward. Thank y'all for being here. God bless y'all, for just being here with us, as we walk this thing out. Like I said, Telsha, my sister, be live tomorrow. Shannon gonna be live Saturday. Joy gonna be live Sunday, and I'll probably be live Friday. I'll see. I might be doing an upload. I don't know. I'll see what happens with that. But again, thank y'all for being here, just spending time with us again. It's always awesome. Always a pleasure to be around family. So thank y'all. Thank you for that, Miss Spanish Lady. Shalom. So God bless y'all, and we'll see y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time on Faith-Based Workplace, or tomorrow I'll see you on the T with Telsha, and she'll be live, like I said, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So I'll definitely be in there tomorrow. Cause it's different. I will say this before I go. It's different. Like on my live, I cut up a little bit. Okay, I take that back. I cut up a lot. But like when I'm in Joy Live or even Shannon Live, I'll be working a little bit because I'm a moderator. But I cut up a lot in Joy's and then tell them my sister, so I can sit back and just unwind. I'm just going to chat and just cut up, especially when Beth and Alan B and other people in there. Hey, you be myself. On here, I do what I can, So I try to stay on the front row. If you ain't been on my channel before, they got people that be in the middle and they got people that be on the back row. It just depends. Like my sister Telsha, she'll be on the back row. She try to pull Alan B to the back row. Beth will be on the back row sometime. Heck, I even on the back row sometimes. Shannon be on there, so it just depends. But again, thank y'all for being here. And I appreciate y'all. God bless each and every one of y'all. And we'll see y'all on the next Faith-Based Workplace video. Hey, if you're on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok. And I'm starting to upload more videos. So I'm getting the hang of this. So go follow me on TikTok and things like that. Again, follow these channels, support these channels, like, share, and comment. All right, man. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all next time. Let me figure out these graphics right here. Let me see. Little countdown, 30-second countdown so we can close out our chat. Here we go.